Hello everyone, and welcome to Discount Benefit Solutions webinar on navigating your eBusiness suite. Your eBusiness suite is also often referred to as the back office. We kind of interchange those frequently, so if you hear eBusiness suite and back office, we're meaning the same thing. Your eBusiness suite contains training information, marketing tools, and business tracking tools. You can also update all of your personal information, including addresses and commission preferences there. And there's also an online store to order all of your FreeRxPlus materials. Your eBusiness suite is full of tools and information to help you succeed as an ISR and to help your FreeRxPlus business grow. Now to start, after you log in, you're going to notice this bar up here at the top that goes over a few of your different options. Now to start, we're going to go into commissions. Now this is where your commission statements are posted. Each month we receive information and payments from the pharmacies. We then process that information and generate commission reports for you and send out an email to let you know that your commission statement has posted, as well as when you can expect to receive your payment based on your preferred commissions preference. When you first click commissions, you'll see right here that there's going to be another little spot to click commission statements. And then this is going to break down your commission statements by month. Now, as you know, we pay 2 months behind. We don't get paid until 50 days after the month that the claims are generated in ends. So, for example, at the end of this month, August, you'll be paid for claims that were generated in June. Next month, at the end of September, you would be paid for claims that were generated in July, and so on. Now you can click on any one of these individual commission statements here to view in more detail exactly how much you earned that month, how many claims remain uncollected, if any, and so on and so forth. Keeping track of your commission statements is a great way to keep track of your business and exactly how it's growing. Now we're going to go up here to the next tab, which is reports. Now the reports tool is awesome. We offer 3 different reporting options. These reports will allow you to see how many claims you've generated in any given time, as well as a lot of other information that can be beneficial to your marketing efforts and to your customer service. The claim summary report to start is going to break down how many claims you had for any specific group. Now you can see here that I haven't generated any claims for my group number for this month. If you have more than one group number, you'll see a box like this multiple times, and then over to the side it will have that exact group number, so you can know which one you're looking at and how much you can expect to be paid for each of those claims. Up here at the top, totals for all RX groups will of course be a running total of every group number that you may have. You can change the dates that you're viewing by just clicking here and typing in a new date, or you can also go over here to the quick dates and choose something like, for example, last month. Click refresh, and then you'll see your claims for July. Now we're going to go back to reports here and go over to the claim detail report. Now, if I had generated any claims, you would see all of this information here for those. Now, this report is especially great for customer service. If you have a customer who calls who has a specific question or had an experience at a pharmacy using their prescription card, you can kind of take a quick look here and see exactly more information on exactly each claim that comes through, the medication, the amount that they saved, and so on. Now we are going to go back over here and view our last report, which is the business growth report. Now this report here is excellent for viewing how much your business has grown. Now normally there's going to be a graph here for claims that have been generated, so you can take a look and see as a visual representation of how your business is growing. Now further down, there's going to be a business growth summary and also a business growth detail. Now once again, I haven't generated any claims on this specific group number, so mine is blank, but yours shouldn't be blank if you've generated claims. So just go take a look at the different reports, play around with them, and look at the exact information that's presented to you to see how you can use that to better your FreeRxPlus business. Now moving on here, we're going to go to My Downline. Now, My Downline is going to have everybody that you've ever referred to your business here. If they've completed the actual sign up and are an ISR, they're going to appear here in your downline. You'll be able to view information on them, like their group number, what sales level they're at, and so on. My Inbox. Now this is where any messages that come from your website are going to go. So for example, if somebody visits one of your sites and they use the Contact Us form, it's going to be placed right here into My Inbox. We recommend checking this at least every other day, but if you can check it every day, that's even better. It's very important to get back to your customers as soon as possible. They often need their medications very quickly and they don't have time to wait around waiting on a response to any specific questions. My Card Request. Now, just like My Inbox, My Card Request is going to receive things that come from your website. So if somebody goes and requests that you mail them a card on your site, that's going to be placed here in My Card Request. Once again, very important to check this as often as possible, at least every other day. When a card request comes through, you're going to see information here, who it's from, if they have a subject, the status, so on. Now, when you mail out that card, it is very, very important to click to change the status rather to mailed. If you don't update the status to mailed, the system's not going to know that you mailed that card, even though you might have. And it's going to keep sending you emails reminding you to mail out your cards. After that goes so long without having any action taken on it, for example, it just sits there as an unread or it doesn't have any action taken on it, it's going to be eventually redirected to the corporate site and a corporate card's going to be mailed out. So even though you might have mailed out a card, the system doesn't know that. And then we're going to send out a corporate card and it's just going to confuse that customer or that card holder. So it's very, very important that you update the status. Once you have a request there, you'll be able to click on it and a box will pop up that will give you more options and more information about that specific card request. That is where you'll be able to change the status to mailed. If you want to know more about this, there's a webinar in the back office here that I'll actually show you in a minute that you can go over that'll go over all the details about card requests and how they're handled. Now moving on to training tools. This is where you're going to find a plethora of guides and information as well as past webinars that go over various subjects. If you haven't ever taken a look back here, I highly recommend that you do so. There is a lot of great information here that will really help you in your business. If you're a new ISR, take a look at this Getting Started guide. This is going to go over all the ins and outs of FreeRxPlus, including your websites, how you can expect to be paid, and so on. You'll find other information here, such as guides for your first 24 hours as an ISR, the importance of scripts and preparation, targeting doctors' offices, and so on. There is a great deal of information that is vital to your success as a FreeRxPlus ISR. So when you have some free time, just sit down, go through here and look at things. Even if you think you might know it all or you're a long-time ISR, you're bound to find some information that you don't know in all of these guides. You're also going to find scripts here that are great, different scripts you can use on the phone, through voicemail, through email, and so on. Now, most of these documents are able to be edited, so if you need to open them up in Microsoft Word, you can put in your name, so on and so forth. When we post a new webinar, they're going to be posted here to your back office. To view a webinar, you simply just click on it, and it's going to start playing for you. Now, as you can see, there is a great deal of webinars here way back to the beginning. So definitely take some time to go through here and look at everything and familiarize yourself with different functions and different parts of FreeRxPlus. All right, so let us move on here to advertising. The advertising section here is going to have a couple of sample ads as well as some places that you can go to advertise for free. For example, you see here that this is a little ad for a prescription savings agent. You could post this in places like Craigslist, different forums like that, social media sites, and so on. You're going to find a few more ads down here, and just some basic information about publishing online to different publications, classified places, and so forth. There are some links here that we have compiled from some advertising experts of great places to go to advertise. So definitely take a look here, see which sites you can advertise on and what will work good for you. Now, marketing tools. Here you're going to find various toolkits, some letters, and so on. You're even going to have a presentation that you can take and edit to make your own. The doctor's office toolkit, small business toolkit, and so on here are going to be a tremendous help to you. Definitely open those up and take a look. Even if you don't think that you might necessarily need it, at least you can get an idea of what is in there and what exactly you have to use if you decide to target one of these different offices or businesses in the future. Your online store is where you're going to go to purchase anything FreeRxPlus that you need to use for customers, such as business cards, the actual discount cards, brochures, and so on. Your orders can be placed right here in the back office. Once you add everything to your cart, you'll be presented with an option to input your card info. And once you submit that order, it's sent right over to us so we can get started on designing your card. Once you place that order, you'll receive a confirmation email with both a receipt for your order as well as a confirmation email from us just letting you know that we've received it. And if we have any questions about your order, we'll reach out to you. So be sure to check your email frequently. Sometimes our emails like to go to the spam filter. So if that happens, try to mark our email address, info@freerxplus.com, to your safe list so you can be sure to get emails from us that are very important. Now, as you see here, if you scroll on down, you're also going to find the postcards that you can use and various business supplies like the card holders, notebooks, and so forth. Once you click on one of these pictures, it's going to take you to the order page, and you'll be able to see a little bit more information along with the pricing and the quantities you can order, as well as what you can customize. Now, the Contact Us section, anything you put in here that you send is going to come to us here at the corporate office. You can either send us an email directly to our email address or use this Contact Us form. My Account. Now, My Account is where you're going to go to update addresses, update your commission preferences, customize your website, and so forth. Under My FreeRxPlus, you're going to find that you can either add your payment information if you have a recurring billing with us for your Platinum Plus or Emerald level sales level. Or if you're not fully upgraded to the latest sales level, you'll be presented with those options down here. Now, since I am currently at a Platinum Plus, it's not giving me any options because I am at the highest that I can go right now. But for those of you who haven't upgraded or who are a Platinum, you'll have those options there to upgrade to a Platinum or a Platinum Plus. All the upgrading can happen right here in your back office. We don't have any need to fax in or mail out or fill out any physical forms anymore. You'll be presented with your contract, you'll be presented with your new group number, and so on. It's a very streamlined process that's made to make your life easier as an ISR. Going back over here to My Account, if you have one of our advanced sales levels where you receive a discount benefit plan, you can go here to My Benefits to learn more about how you can receive your plan. My personal information and my business information are going to have basic things like your phone number, your name, and so on. Now, shipping address and billing address. Anytime you get a new address, you want to make sure that you update these as soon as possible. In addition to updating your address under shipping and billing, you will also want to shoot over here to My Commission Preferences and update them here. Now, if you're getting paid via PayPal, of course, you don't have to worry about changing your address under My Commission Preferences. But if you're receiving a physical check, it is very, very, very important that you visit My Commission Preferences to update your address there as well. You'll just want to click Change, select Check again, and then you'll be presented with the option to enter your name, your address, and so on. Now, we need address updates by the 15th of the month. That goes along for commission updates as well, or commission preference updates as well, rather. If it's after that time, give us a call or send us an email so we can make sure that your next check is actually sent to the correct address. Customize My Website will allow you to change the information that appears at the top of your FreeRxPlus sites. So if you don't want anything there, you can definitely delete all this information and nothing will appear custom on your site. You can also put your phone number, fax number, any information that you would like. Typically recommend that you don't leave it blank. At least have your email address on there or a phone number so somebody can reach out to you if they have any specific questions. Now, if you need to change your password, just click here on Change Password. It's all self-explanatory from there. And the same thing with Change My Email Address. Now, once you update your primary email address, you're just going to click Save, and it will be updated. Now, it's important to remember that that updated email address will also be the new email address that you log into your back office with. So as soon as you update that email address, at your next login, you'll need to use that updated email. Thank you for joining us today as we went over your eBusiness suite. Be sure to visit our website at www.freerxplus.com for further details on how you and those you know can receive savings.